Hello guys, what is going on? And welcome back to the PlankCraft server. I got a little distracted there by Bruce. Um, we are back over at the Villager Trading Hall as promised. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is you coming back, we are going to get I gotta get some sheep cooking up so we can get rid of all these torches, man. They're starting to really weigh on me. I want to do something to break up this floor, but that's not what we're here for. We are here to say that this thing is working spot on. I've had no problems since I fixed the last one. I had a little bit of an issue over in this corner. Reset everything, got it working right. I think it was because there was a missing string. I can't remember. And it kind of got all wonky over there, but now everything's been working spot on. Been rolling through some villagers. Got to kill a bunch more of these guys. A lot of the trades from the librarians that we do have are kind of garbage. We just gotta keep killing them up. Killing them up. And of course there's a ton of building left. I've been doing a bunch of work over here, but a lot of it's prep time. And I ran out of bricks, but thankfully my man Bruce today... Look at this. Look at it. Well, I almost ran out of bricks, I should say. Look at that. Holy crap. I cannot imagine the amount of time he spent digging up those bricks for me. Hey, Bruce. Thank you tremendously, because... that'll finish this thing up faux show. Let's go ahead over here real quick. I'll just take a little peek at what I've been working on. I expanded this room out. It is an eyesore. All this brick really makes my head hurt. But there's going to be a lot of chests in here. This is going to be a storage area for the trading materials that we are producing here in the village, or in the warehouse district, as I'm going to call it for now. I was going to do it in these columns, which may still be an option, but in order to make that work, I was thinking I might need a big sorting system up top. Of course, now that I think about it, we could always put a sorting system underneath and just shoot up each type, and this whole column could be for sugarcane. Yeah, but that would only give us 4 spots, and we need a bunch more. So maybe we'll use both. Maybe we'll just use that. Maybe this will be for storage of things bought or whatever, or maybe just for looks. Maybe we'll just put a couple of chests in each section. Go ahead and build the columns up. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely thinking we're gonna use that room over there, even though it's a bit of an eyesore. Somebody's harvesting some carts. Bruce has been over here trading like a maniac. Let me tell you. I've just been over here letting the grass grow, literally. This thing over here. Oh, well, this is the room. The little bump out that I built. It was already started. I just expanded it to make enough room. But you can see I've put all the brick in on this side. I've got to get all this glass in. I'm not even cooking at it at the moment. Oh, so much to do. It's too early on. So we are full all the way up to here. It's just not fast enough. I'm probably gonna end up moving this bad boy over a little because I'm not sure if I like how that looks. But maybe I'll leave it and then, you know, build one off center a little bit right here because I'm thinking about building the second one. Or then again, I may keep taking it up, make it really tall, because we could triple this height of this thing. It is resource intensive, but that's what I love. I love it. I need to get myself a beacon. If I can get a beacon, I can speed mine. We may end up really shortly just killing the wither in the cheating method up in the roof of the nether, because I really need that beacon, but I want to do the wither fight with the guys, so I don't want to spoil that. But as you can see, I've been doing some work over here. Of course, it's nighttime. Yep, I dug. I hear you. I hear you. Zink. You ain't nothing. Thank you. We are going to build ourselves a little bit of a wee pumpkin farm and melon farm over here. This is pumpkins and melons, as you can see. Speaking of which, I need 2 more seeds. Don't use the axe. The axe has got silk touch. I've made that mistake a bunch of times. Boop, boop. There, 2 more seeds. Well, these are just growing for crops so I could have something to use. And I tried a couple different methods of farm here. And they harvest pumpkins like a beast. In fact, they harvest it so well it can't even grow. Let me show you. So the observer, it was going to be set up a little alternating farm here to where they'd be growing on both sides. I'm not exactly sure how I was going to pull that off, but it was going to be done. Don't worry. I'd have made that happen. Potatoes. Why's he got a... Maybe he got it from up there, because that was only carrots. I really don't care. As soon as this pumpkin grows from either one of these plants, this guy sees it, sends a signal up to this piston, it harvests it. But what I didn't know is when the piston head goes past the observer, it also notices that. So watch this little clock I've created here. If they had a chance to grow, that would disappear from all eternity. There we go. So, I tried a couple different methods. I racked my brain here for a few hours trying to figure out a way to make the observer blocks work. And I ended up going back to what I designed, probably 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. That was before the observer blocks came out, I could tell you that. Because this is a bud switch farm. And it's pretty simple. You just have a line of redstone caddy corner from the pistons here. Because it's not over top of them, they're quasi-powered. Thank you very much, Java version. You can't do this in Pocket Edition, I can tell you that. But this block right here is sending the power out, which is also powering this piston here, but it doesn't know. It's like, yeah, I'm not sure until it gets an update, and then bam. So anywhere in here that a pumpkin grows, it gives it an update. And then the block pushes out, depowers everything, and it pulls back in. It's pretty simple. It's a farm that I used on the ZilchCraft server, a farm I used before I even started recording is when I came up with this design. Or maybe right as I began recording and I was trying to come up with farm ideas. I don't know if you've seen anything like it. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff out there like it, but this is the one that I love. And I love it mostly because the power that's activating the piston also keeps the pumpkins from flying around. And no matter where you put it, it pushes over there. You just put a little track system underneath, pick them up, drop them off, you're good to go. And I also designed this thing to be stacked, but it's a super pain in the butt because the only way to pick this stuff up is either a rail system or you embed your minecart hoppers into the dirt, and stacking that is a major pain. Since we're in an unlimited world, we're going horizontally instead of vertically. This is 64 blocks long, so we'll have 64 pumpkin plants, 64 watermelon plants. I think that's enough to keep us going, because this stuff grows incredibly fast, and you know, I think it'll be good. If it doesn't work, I'll expand out that way, and I'll put another 64 block farm next to it, and keep going until I'm happy. Yeah, I ain't scared. Let's go ahead and drop these off. So while we're also working on that, I've got some parts here for a chicken farm. Right when I first started recording, I did some collabing with Silver Pyro. And, oh, I gotta stretch, sorry. It's early in the morning for me. But, he showed me a chicken farm, a twist on the original chicken farm. It's something that I've been using, and it's a very quick collection system, and it's a self-refilling system. And I'm gonna try, this is gonna be quite painful. I'm gonna try to rebuild this thing, but without watching a tutorial. And I probably have to push this little hillock right here back a little bit, because I want to save room for another, well, I'm not gonna build another sugarcane farm, but I also don't want to make this look too cluttered. Maybe I'll build it right here, because once I break down all these farms, this area will be empty. I've got a plan for this whole area. You know, we're gonna have some sidewalks and some roads and some green areas and some trees. Make it all look good, but once we get it filled in, that fish farm will have to be put into a building somewhere, because it's the perfect way to AFK over here until we find a mob spawner underground, which I don't know if that'll happen. That whole village is gonna get ripped out. It's all gonna be leveled, but we still gotta make room for all of our other farms. So I guess over here will be the ticket. We might as well do it like right here. Oh, I'm actually really kind of nervous about this, because I remember this being quite the pain in the butt of a farm. Let's go ahead and borrow ourselves a rail from over here and a piston. Because I know that the farm, oh my goodness, I don't even have blocks to build this out of. I'm building everything out of stone brick and not planning on having this area in stone brick, so this chicken farm might be stone brick. Everything else I can easily replace. and I plan on building around that. I've got a design that I want to try to do for that that's going to tie it in with the brick building, but not make it look exactly the same. Okay, let's see here. I know you want the chicken sitting like right here, and the whole idea of this is they sit... Oh, man. Oh, man. You put the rails... Oy vey. Trust me, I mean, when I built this the first time, we did it wrong like 10 times. It's a disaster. And rules have only gotten more complicated since then. I know that's the ticket. So we're gonna have like so. Actually, I should be able to put them both. I'm trying to work this out in my head. Oh man, this is painful. Does it count? Is it cheating if I go back and watch my own video? You guys tell me what you think. Boing! There we go, because those are in. I'm pretty sure I've already screwed something up. But anyway, put this in here. Like so, and then the chickens sit on this, and they're high enough, the baby chickens are high enough not to get killed by the lava, and the adults still will. And you put your dispenser here for the eggs. Doink, like so, and then this will be glass on both sides here. I'm just filling it in temporarily. And then there's a whole feeding system to this. Then you got to put your lava. Come on. I'm doing pretty decent for trying to think, build, and design all at the same time. That's lava or water. We're gonna be mostly water. I think it's supposed to be down a block, to be honest with you. Let's take a look from the front here. Yeah, you'd be standing here. Yeah, it's gotta be down a block. I'm not going to build this whole thing on camera. We're almost to the point where I'm going to be kind of wishy-washy back and forth trying to figure this out. Because the egg system feeds from up top where the chickens sit, but you use a weighted pressure plate with a couple of, which I forgot to make, item... What are they called? The item frames. And then the item frame powers a comparator. And the comparator activates a circuit to where the eggs shoot back into where the adult chickens sit to make sure it's full to a degree, and then once it's full to where you want it set, the eggs come down here and they shoot out into this area. Yeah, this can't be right. I might have to look back at my own video. I'm not gonna watch anybody else's. I don't even know whose tutorial this is, but oh, I gotta start all over because there's no collection now for the underneath here. They're just gonna sit in there. So I'm gonna work on this. I've given you the concept. I'm gonna start laying that out. We're gonna see if we can't get both these farms built. Maybe take this one up a little higher, depending on resourcing, and maybe we'll start putting the face on that. Maybe we'll start taking the item streams over and up through our little item vader we're gonna make. Oh, we got so much to do, and I'm trying to get it all done in this weekend, because it is Saturday for me. So wish me luck. Here we go. I'll tell you what, it's going well. Lots of progress in a short amount of time. I'm a little bit worried about this area. If the other plankers are watching, you're going to have to let me know if the lag's getting out of control. Maybe we'll move some of these farms to a different area. Especially this one, I'm definitely worried about. I'm probably going to have to break this up into sections, because I got it working where the whole thing goes off whenever a pumpkin grows, and having 64 pistons go off at once seems kind of a bit extreme. I don't know, maybe I have to figure out how to break this up into different sections. I mean, breaking it up would be easy. We'll see how the lag goes. I also, before I did any research at all, it dawned on me that doing the system I wanted to do was not feasible because we have max entity cramming. So anybody who hit that buzzard, congratulations, you were right. So what I did is I built a three wide holding cell, and just built a regular old chicken farm. Still have that set up in there. I didn't put any lava on the other side because there's no need, because we just want to drown these guys for trading. I've got a couple of chickens in a holding cell over here, producing some eggs for me. As you just saw, I just took them out of there. And I figure we go ahead and throw these in. Yeah, just like that. Boom. Come on. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, okay. So we're starting off nice. I had to put trapdoors in there because I already fell in. Shush. So as soon as they grow up, we'll start getting ourselves some chickens. I want to see, make sure that I actually built this right. If I'm correct, the chickens should sit right inside that cauldron, and as soon as they die, it grabs it right up, puts it in here. Eventually we're going to have to filter out the feathers, get rid of them bad boys, take chickens over there. Meanwhile, I want to go ahead and plant... Yeah. Oh, shoot. Just realized that I don't have any water in here. So it's not a huge deal. Yep, that's the wrong spot. Boom. Nope, that was the right spot. Okay. That's the trigger circuit. So I need to put a line of blocks down here and put the water on the inside, but in the meantime I can plant these. I just have to do it quicker than I was planning. You can't just run down the row. While I'm building the other side of this and the collection system and all the other jargon, we can have these guys growing. So let me go ahead down this line real quick. I will plant these pumpkins and then I will put the water in. Right, the pumpkins are all planted, the water is all in, the torches are all back down. Yeah, I made quite the mess. And now I've got to put the rail in, and I just promised myself I'd start on the other side. Nope, gotta start on this side. So it should be down that way, back this way, down that way, back this way, so that should be a dead end right there. Boom, 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 just like I saw, and then I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This one I miscounted a little. I was doing some stupid stuff, so this first couple are off a little. I'm just gonna go ahead and place all these rails down here. Figure out where my counting has gone wrong again, and then we'll have an active pumpkin farm, and then we just got to plant the melons, and we'll have an active melon farm. Oh yeah, we'll be trading paper for days, pumpkins and melons for days, and oh yeah, chicken meat. So we gotta get it's so much more to do. Let's see if we can't get this done. All right, got the whole collection system and rail system in place. All I have to do is put the old hopping minecart under there after I'm done planting all these watermelons. The pumpkins were starting to grow on this side, so I figured I needed to get these plants in here. Boom. Now all we have to do is we have the same collection system as the sugarcane farm. Send that on its way. We'll throw some pumpkins down just to make sure she's working right. Boom. And should be coming back any second now. Action. There it goes. Yep, picked them up. Old Bruce was over here just a second ago throwing some eggs in these chickens. Boop, boop, boop. I got 4 more. I might as well chuck them in here, see how we're doing. See if he got any. Yep, he got a couple. Nice. Nice. Nothing. Nothing. I got terrible luck. Let's go ahead. Whoops. While we're up there, since we got a couple of adults in there, which is the plan, all we need is a couple, and then we can breed them to perfection. Bam and bam. Like it. So we're gonna have, well, until we have a baby in there, we can double check that this thing's actually working correctly. Yeah. Soon, hopefully soon. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, it unloaded. Awesome. I have to also put in a little bit of a collection system down here, where this is all for nothing. Boop, boop, ba-doo. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 more hoppers on me. I am running so dangerously low on dangerous, like it's a scary situation. But I'm running very low on iron. I'm running low on everything. Let me tell you what. I put all my resources into this farm, which is great, but I need that that beacon, man, because that's where I get all my stuff from. I need 2 more chests. Did I put them in here? No. We go. Grab another stack of logs out of here. Do that. Wham. Alright, so throw these 2 chests in, and we have an actual active watermelon sugarcane farm. So now I'm debating with myself whether the next move is to start making these things look good or to keep going with farms, because the only other thing I'm willing to set up at this point, because the old villager farm thing is too complicated to fit at this point in this episode, as far as I can tell. Well, as far as I can tell, I know they're a pain in the butt. I mean, moving the farmers around and getting them all inventoried up and planting the farms and all that stuff and more. Yeah, we're not doing that today. But yeah, I might add on. I'm gonna have to do some resourcing, but maybe we'll add on a couple more levels of the sugarcane farm. Start seeing if we can't make that thing look like something. And maybe we'll start taking the drops into this room. Yeah. What you doing there, Brucey? Brucey? I know you was out doing some exploring earlier while I was building this farm. Ooh. Hoo-hoo. I counted my chickens. Shut up. Before they hatched, I still have to throw the redstone in on this side, so it'll only take a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and throw the redstone in, get all these things growing up to full, and do some farming, and then we'll come back. I did it right. Look at the babies in there. Let's put the water out. Yeah, see, there you go. That's exactly what it should look like. Woohoo! I think we're approaching the physical limitations of this chicken pen right here. Put a couple more in there. Throw another stack of eggs in. She's working like a charm. Look at this. Yeah. Love it. That one. Well, I might as well go down here and show you this one because it is going crazy. Jeez Louise, this farm. Might be the best farm I ever made. Yeah, I ran into a little lava lake. That's gonna fuel my auto smelter for a little bit. But I'm making the paths over to where the old storage system's gonna be. And this is the old sugarcane, and over there's the chicken. We just came from that corner. That's the chicken cooker. And they're all gonna meet up here. I gotta put the water and signs in and all that stuff. Put some ice down. Thank you, Bruce. And they're all gonna go into this. I gotta put the circuit in for that. But I'll show you real quick where that goes, and then I'm going to leave you for quite some time. We're gonna finish this episode this weekend. Don't you worry. But I am, yeah, I'm just out of everything. So I am going to take some mining time. I'm going to empty out my pockets. I'm going to go into well, I should say caving time, because when you need iron, caving's better than mining. And I need iron more than anything else. And cobblestone. Believe it or not, those are the 2 things I'm lowest on. All this stuff came from digging those tunnels. But I'm using a lot of stone brick. All this stuff takes cobblestone. All the oh, I'm also in the works of doubling the height of this bad boy. But all the observers take stone. All the stone brick takes cobblestone. It's, yeah. So I'm going to where are we going to look at? We're going to look at something. Oh yeah, inside. Go inside. Oh, I didn't cut a hole there. We'll run around. But I'm going to go ahead and do a mining session, a good deep mining session, or mining / caving. And I'm going to get all the resources we need to finish this up. I think I might have enough wood to get the chests in, but all these tripwire hooks that I use for these trap chests here are from the fish farm. I haven't checked my fish farm at home, but that should have a bunch. And yeah, I need a ton of hoppers. I need a ton of comparators. That all takes stone. I may even work up a silk touch pick. I got enough books around. I got 66 levels, so I just might work up a diamond silk touch pick. Right now, that's where the tunnel is. It's going to shoot up to about that height. It's going to come over. It's going to filter itself down into these chests, and like the feathers. Right now it's just feathers. The feathers are going to burn up. We don't want feathers. That's garbage. We don't need to make arrows. We have 2 skeleton farms already. It's just not a thing. But we're going to filter that out with just an impulse item filter that I've built a million times. Drop it in here. We're going to have, you know, stack of sugar cane, stack of watermelon, maybe a stack of watermelon blocks. Depending on how fast that farm is, maybe 2 stacks of pumpkins, chicken, pork, wheat, potatoes, carrots, I don't know what else, whatever we need. We got plenty of room in here. And then of course we'll put a roof between the filtration system. I'll stack these chests up just high enough to where you can reach it. And then we'll put a little ceiling in here, and all the other stuff will be done. Where I'll have extra storage, we'll have the staggered back and forth chests until they come down in here. And then everything else will be in overflow and burn up. But well, then you can just come in here, grab, well, eventually, soon, hopefully soon, we have, what are those things called? Shulker boxes. You can fill up a shulker box, come over here, trade up all your paper. That's what we need. Sugarcane, paper, watermelon blocks, then pumpkins, you know. But like I saw, you just come in here, grab all your stuff, bring it over, trade up these bad boys. By the way, again to the plankers, if you need some of these villagers, we got plenty in the overflow. Come and get them. Anyway, let me do a bunch of mining, get a bunch of iron, get a bunch of resources in, and see if we can't get this bad boy done today, because I can already tell you that the storage we have out there, it ain't gonna cut it. Well, once again, we are out of time. I just loaded up all my video footage into my editing software, and I was gonna try to make another cut and then get in here and try to finish this bad boy up, and then we're already over, what, like 26 minutes? Can't do it, so I'll show you that I filled out the wall chests, and if you glance behind there as I'm moving, you can see they all have the hoppers in them. And then up atop of here, I'm gonna show you real quick. I won't keep you. All my videos are too long. A little bit more to get all the way up here. And then I started a stagger process where the chests are gonna, you know, stack over top of each other. It's a little extra storage where they'll constantly flow down into the ones that you can reach. But if that overflows, it'll flow up to here. Right off the bottom of this is where I'm going to put the filter system. So the next line of hoppers underneath will have the items in them that filter it out. Then you'll have the filters, and it'll drop down. It'll come over this way, flow through all these chests, be able to collect it from there. Almost. And here's your little, you know, I may have to put a little cap on this or something, because right now I don't know what the items, I haven't used an item elevator since you could do it so simply. So hopefully the items don't just pop right out of the top of here. And then they'll flow in that way. You saw the chest full of stuff. I did a lot of mining, which of course allowed me to do all of this. But, oh, that thing's working great. I'm going to go ahead and get this doubled up. We'll get it twice as high. Get this whole filtration system in. And then I will get the water streams in over top of the ice. And get the droppers dropping over here, over there, over there. We're going to take a bit of a break from here next episode, because I don't want to overdo it in one area. I've got so many things I want to do. I want to work on getting the one of the fortresses more ready for wither skeletons. I want to get a blaze farm going, a slime farm over by my house. I want to do a bunch more work on my house. I want to do a tree farm. I want to do a super smelter over there. But I do know something that I really need to work on is a sheep farm, because all these torches, I want to get rid of all these torches, and we need the wool for that. Dye farm. So next episode we'll probably start off coming over here, taking a look at the progress real quick, showing you what I did and that it's all ready. Then we'll probably bounce between doing some work at home, doing some a sheep farm over there, and we got this nice beautiful desert with a big river running through it, so it's the perfect spot for a ink farm. And then just over that horizon is a flower forest, so we'll probably do a flower farm. And then we'll have all the dyes, because I'm going to need the dyes to finish the building around here, finish building at home, using concrete, using all that good stuff. Lots of work to do, so keep coming, checking it out. And make sure you check out all the other guys, and join our Discord. Get on there and start chatting with us. And that's about it for this episode. Like I said, go check out the other guys, sign up to the Discord, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.